everyone, Kelly Shaffner here. Welcome, welcome. I have a little haul to share with you today, and I'm really glad that you joined me. I have no business stepping foot into a thrift store, so why did I do it? I have a good excuse, guys. It was homecoming. Homecoming for my nephew who plays high school football, and I am loving Friday nights for that reason. I love watching him play. Friday night was his homecoming game, and I made arrangements so that I could attend the game, and I allotted myself an additional 4 hours for drive time. I know that's crazy because the football stadium is only about 40 minutes from my house, but it was really just some me time. So I drove into El Paso, Texas, and I went to lunch, Taco Tote. If you are ever in El Paso, I may not be pronouncing that correctly, but if you're ever in El Paso, they have several locations, street tacos. OMG, are they delicious. So I went and had some street tacos, and then I had like 2.5 hours to kill, and I have to insert a clip here because when I found myself in the parking lot, I thought, you guys, my friends, will actually get me. This is how close I was. If you look at this clip, you can see at the top of this screen, there is the fence. That is the fence that is surrounding the football field. You can see those stadium lights there, and then what do you see? What do you see? So you understand, you get it, because you get me. You're my people, right? So I decided to kill some time, get some me time in the thrift store. I love going into the thrift store, and I often fool myself and say I'm just going in to look. And I have to say, I think that I was pretty particular. I did pick up 22 pieces, one of them being this sweatshirt that I am wearing, and we'll talk about this sweatshirt in just a moment. But when I went into this thrift store, I said to myself, Kelly, you cannot purchase anything for your business unless you can sell it for over $30. That was kind of my gauge there, because I find all sorts of cute pieces that I would love to purchase for my business, and it's savers, which tends to be priced high, in my opinion. But the thing about savers is if you just go through the racks, if you take the time, you're always going to find things that they miss that are priced a little bit lower. I did have a 20% off coupon, and I spent $153 on 22 pieces, including this sweatshirt that I am going to keep. So I did divide my buy cost by 21 items that I will be selling, and that brings my cost of goods to $7.28 per piece. Now let's see if I can sell all of these items for $30 or above. Everything is listed right now, and that is one thing that I am pretty disciplined about. If I have plenty of inventory and I pick up a few items at the thrift store, I force myself to have those items listed immediately. I don't want to add anything else to my death pile. So everything is listed, and I am going to insert just a picture of my listing, and you can see what I have priced each item for, because I probably won't remember, to be honest with you. Do keep in mind that my listing prices are a little bit higher than what I am hoping to get for each item. I leave some room, some wiggle room for negotiation so I can send out offers. Okay, so we're gonna get this started. I'll start with this sweatshirt, which is a really long sweatshirt. I don't know why. I never wear like long sweatshirts. This one is Athleta. This is called the Studio to Street or Street to Studio sweatshirt. The print is called Splatter. This is in an extra large, and it looks purple to me, but I think that this is pink. I think that's what Athleta calls this one. The Athleta sweatshirts are just so soft. I really, really enjoy them, as well as Aloe sweatshirts, guys. Those are two of my favorite sweatshirt brands right now. So I thought I'll give this one a try. At this point, right now, I am saying that this one is staying with me, but I'll often try clothing and then decide, no, this is not for me, and I'll list it for sale. If I was going to list this for sale, I'm going to put some sold comps right here. I did find this sweatshirt sold for $10, but I also found this sweatshirt sold for $40. Yeah, if I don't wear this out and decide to sell it one day, I might be able to sell this after I've worn it for a year for $25. That's what I'm guessing, but I think I will keep this. Now, guys, this might surprise you. This piece kind of surprised me. This is a romper. This is a terry fleece terry romper. Can you see that right there? It's very, very cool too. It looks like a kangaroo pocket, but there is a zip front on it, and it also has zip pockets. There's a hoodie, and this has zipper that zips all the way to the hood. So you could zip this up. It could be a face mask if you needed a face mask. But this is a men's piece, which normally I do not pick up anything men's. I did find this in the women's section, and I thought perhaps it could be women's. This is the brand Chubbies. I have never seen anything by this brand besides men's swim trunks. Now, they do make women's clothing. I think they're best known for their men's swim trunks, and I was like, yes, get in my cart. I didn't realize that this was a romper. I actually thought this was a long sweatshirt. It wasn't until I brought it home and washed it that I realized I had men's rompers. This is called a body blanket. This one is called the Old Chubsies body blanket, and these are selling between $25 and $35. I've had excellent luck selling the men's swim trunks by this brand, so I did want to give this, well, I thought it was a jacket, but I'm going to give it the romper a try. We'll see how it does. This retailed for $79 brand new. It is available on the website, but only in size medium. This is a pretty substantial piece. I would have thought that comps would have been better, but I am still very satisfied with a $30 return. Fingers crossed I can get a $30 return. I did price high on this piece because it's a great size and it's a really unusual piece. Next up is a peasant top. This is 100% cotton, heavily embroidered in, I would say, kind of an ivory or cream color. This one does have a button front with pin tucking there, and this is Rebecca Taylor, which doesn't always do great. This one is a size 8, so that is a pretty good size. It's got beautiful trim on it as well. It's in fabulous condition, like new condition, so I did want to give this one a chance. When I reviewed the comps, the peasant tops were actually doing pretty well. So I think boho is doing very well now. It's been doing very well for a long time, so I'm going to give this one a try. I was so excited. These next two pieces, guys, I got real excited about. This one is called the Domenico top. This is a turtleneck. Do I have it? Yeah, I'm showing you the right way. This is a turtleneck. It is a ribbed merino wool blend, short sleeved crop turtleneck. The colors are, let me see if I can remember, amber, marigold, and lilac. And this one, guys, is ALC. It is a size small. Now, this top originally sold for like $245. No kidding. No kidding. Now, of course, I couldn't list it for that. And when I brought it home, how did I miss this in the thrift store? And would I have picked this up anyway? There's a little bitty hole, which happens a lot with wool, right? And I missed that. I think because I was excited to find an ALC piece. This was not marked up. Like I said, it makes the hunt even more challenging when you're looking for brands that maybe the thrift store is not familiar with. So that little hole does bring the value down on this top, but I think it is such a cute top with great fabrics. You can't really see the hole because you fold it over, so you won't really be able to see it, but it's a bummer that it is there. And I'm not repairing it because, to be honest with you, I don't have amber thread, so I listed it as is. Next up is a sweater. It's a stretchy knit. I called it a sweater. I think I called it a sweater top because I think you could call it both, right? This is a brand I've never tried before. I hope I get to try it again, guys. This is the brand Intermix, and this one is a size small. This one was also not marked up. If you can see here, it does have this like wrap front, cross front detail, and the modeled pictures show this top off the shoulder. It's absolutely stunning. Very, very sexy piece. It is a longer line too. It's a beautiful piece. I've heard other resellers talk about this brand, so when I found this, I did look up comps, and like many brands or most brands, the comps were all over the place. Now, I just had to ask myself, can you make $30 off this top? And this one is a size small, which size always plays into my decision on whether or not to buy a piece. Now, to be honest with you, I really, really wanted to give the brand a try. I'm so happy that I did. This sold in less than 6 hours for $36 or $37. So I accomplished my goal. I think I had this listed at $45 or $50, but I did accept an offer on this top. I'm going to share all of the listings with you guys so you can get an idea of my pricing. Who is this? Tell me who you think this is. I'm covering the tag because if you saw this in the thrift store, what would you think? Would you think it is Missoni? That's what I thought. But this one, guys, is Missoni for Target. This one is a size large. It's in excellent condition. This multicolored cardigan sweater does have the baby blue trim. The cuffs and the waistband are ribbed. It does button up the front. The buttons are not branded. This is what the back looks like. It's in great condition, size large. I did look this up, the comps in the thrift store, because to be honest with you, I have been burned by these Target collabs. I get so excited about the designers that collaborate with Target. I just want those names in my store, and they don't always move very well. But here's a little tip for you. If you don't have time to run comps and you find a Missoni for Target at the thrift store, the comps on almost every single Missoni piece, whether that's women's or children, is about $35. There are some, of course, that are lower and some that are higher, but on average, I would say that $35 is the going rate for these pieces. Guys, always check comps because comps change regularly, but yeah, this one met all of the criteria of what I was looking for. I think I can sell this for $30. And it's in wonderful shape. It's a piece I'm very excited and happy to have in my stores. You guys, I cannot even tell you how elated I was when I found this sweater. This sweater is a wool and alpaca blend sweater, and it's got this braid detail around the neckline. I'm showing you the back. This is actually the back of the sweater, and this is the front of the sweater. I think you could actually probably wear it both ways if you wanted. But when I was flipping through the racks and I saw the tag, where is the tag? Do we have it? Here it is. Here is the tag. This is another collaboration. This is Madewell et Cezanne. And I've never found Cezanne. And this is not Cezanne. This is Madewell collaborating with Cezanne. This is a beautiful, simple, basic sweater with a deep V back and that braid detail in very nice fabric. So I decided to bring this home. But this is the first time I'm adding the brand Cezanne to my store. So, you know, it was a win for me. Can I make over $30 on this sweater? I think I am aiming at that $30 price point. Unfortunately, this collaboration didn't do extremely well. I mean, it's not selling for outrageous amounts, but yeah, I was happy to have that one. Okay, here's some pretty simple pieces that I am very happy to have picked up. None of these were marked up. This one is a cotton sweater. You can see this is an open weave, a loose weave cotton sweater. The color is called Optic White. It does have the ribbed waistband and cuffs on it. And this is Vince. There you go, Vince. It's a size small. It is generously sized. It does have the dropped shoulders on it. And although Vince and Theory are brands that move slowly, and don't sell for a fraction of their retail value, they still do well for me. They just don't move very quickly. In fact, this might be a better piece for springtime, but this could still be worn in warmer climates or on vacation. This is organic cotton, and I do think I can sell this one for over $30. And I'm not sure about this one. Let me know your experience selling Eileen Fisher. This is Eileen Fisher, size small. This is an older tag. This one is organic linen, just a plain, it's in perfect condition, white top by Eileen Fisher. I do like to sell Eileen Fisher. I find that it moves well. You can see that this is generously sized, but it is a size small, so I had to list it that way. It does have that seam detail down the back of it, in great condition, white with no stains and no flaws, and it was a great price. Okay, I really hemmed and hawed about this piece, and I'll tell you why I got it. So this is a dolman sleeve, almost a bat sleeve, open front cardigan. You can see it's got a different kind of weave on the back of it. Very pretty, but a little bit sheer back there. It's almost like a shawl collar or a waterfall collar. I called this a cocoon cardigan. What would you call it? A dolman, a cocoon, because it's not really rounded on the bottom. Okay, this one is a smaller size as well. This is Garnet Hill. It is a size small. I picked this up because it is 100% cashmere. This is a maroon, not even burgundy, closer to brown cardigan, cashmere. I'm gonna give it a try because of the fabric content. I don't know if you have noticed, guys. I am certainly noticing this, and I'm not complaining. I have become a magnet for Reformation. I found another Reformation jeans piece. This is a t-shirt. This is organic cotton. It's called the Eddie t-shirt, just a cotton long sleeve t-shirt. It's got a bit of a scoop neck on it, almost a crew neck. The models, it looks like a crew neck. It looks more like a scoop neck on my mannequin. This one is, the print is called Pistachio. It looks almost like a tie-dye, right? Some kind of special dye feature on this one. So it's an extra large. It's Reformation. I was like in my cart. So very excited. But I have a confession. I don't even know if it's a confession. It's just what's really going on with Reformation. Me finding Reformation, getting very excited about it. When I got home and ran the comps on this, I found the exact same top. And this one I found is very faded. The green color should be so much more vibrant. I did use a stock photo in my listing, and I did note that the colors on this top had really faded. I picked up a couple Reformation dresses at the Buy Sell Trade store recently. If you guys missed that video, I will link it somewhere above so you can check that one out. Now, one of those dresses had been altered. I don't have it listed yet because I need to take the alteration out. I think it's going to be fine. But when I went to list the other dress, which I thought was perfect, I discovered that someone had literally cut the ruffles off the sleeve on the dress. So I had to list that dress as flawed. So although I am finding Reformation, it seems that every time I have found it lately, it has come to me with some sort of a flaw. This is a Madewell sweater, one of my personal favorites of this haul. This one is called the Kimball sweater. This is a merino wool and alpaca blend scoop neck sweater. It was released in the holiday season. I don't remember. I think this one might be 2018, 2019, the Kimball sweater. Very basic, but just in time for the holidays. And it's hard for me to pass up a beautiful red sweater, especially alpaca, merino wool. I'm all about that. Will this one make me $30? I sure hope so. I almost forgot. I was going to move on to the dresses. We'll finish with the dresses. I picked up a couple pairs of shoes while I was at Savers. I always head straight to the shoes when I'm in the thrift store. I love shoes, guys. I love to collect them myself. I love to sell them. I love to refresh, refurbish, and rehome shoes. And I only got 2 pairs on this day because I found their shoe prices to be very, very high. In fact, both pairs of shoes that I got start with V, and the first one is a pair of Vionics. And some of you might be saying, Kelly, I feel like you showed us those not long ago. That's because I did. This is called the Avery slip-on sneaker. It is iridescent print on them, just a slip-on comfort sneaker. I just sold a pair of Avery Vionic sneakers, and I think they were a size 8, and they sold for $35. These are a size 7.5. I knew exactly what they were when I saw them. I also found 2 really nice pairs of Vionic boots at this Savers. They had one pair, a brown leather boot tagged for $59.99, and then just above that was the same exact style boot in the color white, which I'm not crazy about white shoes at all, but those were tagged at $79. I don't know what happened. I think the thrift stores discovered that people like Vionics, but these were not marked up. These were like $8.49 before my 20% off. So I said, yeah, I'll give these a try, and I'm confident that I can sell these around the $35 price point. The other V brand is Vans. I picked up these Vans, and these surprisingly were not marked up. These were $9.99, I believe, or $9.49. They were under $10 before my discount, and normally Savers will mark up Vans. So I was very excited about that because they are in really, really nice condition. They are pink, size 8, and you see that cupcake print? Guys, I had to bring these home. I think these are absolutely adorable. So you can generally tell the wear on Vans based on how much of this little logo is still left. So you can see these are in pretty good shape. These are not selling for as much as I would like them to be selling. They're selling anywhere from $20 to $40. I did aim high on mine because they are in marvelous condition. We'll see how these do. Fingers crossed for that $30 price point. And we'll finish up with the dresses, guys. This is just a little t-shirt dress by the brand Boden. This is a rainbow animal print boat neck. It's got that little trim, the navy blue trim on it. There is the Boden tag. This one's a size 20, I believe, right? Size 20. So it's a great size. It is in like new condition. The interior tag is pristine, which is usually a good indication of whether or not an item has been run through the wash and the dryer a whole lot. So although this is perhaps not the best dress for fall, it's getting a lot of attention, and I expect it's going to move fast. All right, next up is by a brand that I love. I personally love this designer. This is a faux wrap dress. This is in leopard print. It does say on the interior tag, this is leopard. This is Norma Kamali, and this one is a size large. This is a poly spandex dress, stretchy knit dress, faux wrap, surplice neckline, absolutely beautiful. I like everything she makes, and these are really nice travel clothes as well because they do not wrinkle, which is always a plus. And guys, Norma Kamali clothing really stands the test of time. I mean, this dress would last you a lifetime. It won't fade. It's a very nice quality. This is a brand that the Real Real will take, but I've had no trouble selling it myself. I am no longer sending items to the Real Real because seriously, guys, this dress is going to sell for me for under $100, and it's going to sell at the Real Real for even less than that. So yeah, I just am no longer consigning with the Real Real, but that was always my plan B with Norma Kamali if I couldn't sell the items myself. I'm gonna make $30 on this dress. I'm telling myself that because I want to put it out there in the universe. This is just an A-line career dress, professional dress, office dress, wear to church dress, that type of thing. This one is Theory. It's a great size. It's a size 10. This one is made in the USA. It does have, do I need to show you this? Will you guys just trust me? A zip, hidden zip in the back. Pretty simple, but very nice quality dress by Theory. The price was right on this one. So again, like I said, the Theory, the Vince, these items will sell. They generally will sell between $35 and $60. It's just going to take some time. This dress is by a brand that I seldom pick up at a thrift store. It's usually overpriced. This is a Torrid dress, and I don't know if you can see it right there. This one is new with tags. This one is also so incredibly soft. This is a brush knit. Let me get in close. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I want you to see how soft it is, if that is possible. This is a 1X, which I love selling. 1X and 2X in Torrid, yeah, all day long. They are my best selling sizes in this brand. What is this? What was this called? It's actually called like the super soft skater dress. Guys, the comps on this dress surprised me. They're actually much, much better than I expected them to be. They're about $30 all the way up to $47. I think this just must be a style that people really like, especially if they're familiar with this extremely soft fabric. More office wear, guys. Another little A-line professional career dress to wear to work. Or these dresses are actually designed for busy professionals. The brand on this one is LaFleur. This one is a size 4. I wish it was larger, but I'll take it because I really like this brand. This brand is a premium brand. I wouldn't necessarily call it designer, but they are designing for a specific woman, and that is a very busy professional woman that doesn't have a lot of time to take care of her wardrobe or to even think about her wardrobe. So they make these really classic dresses with such attention to detail, so you're always going to look really, really sharp when you're wearing these dresses. I mean, the seaming and the darting is always perfect. If a dress has a cross front on it, there's always modesty snaps for your bra. Everything is going to be in place so you can focus on your work. These are also always machine washable, which makes them super nice rather than having to drop things off at the dry cleaners. I was very happy to stumble across this dress. This one is called the Annie. Did I show you the back? Hidden zipper in the back, all kinds of great seaming. So you're gonna look absolutely stunning and sharp in this dress. These dresses are selling anywhere from $75 to $100, and I priced mine with all the other comps. Here's the thing, guys. The LaFleur customer knows this brand, right? They know the full retail. This dress probably retailed for anywhere between $250 and $300. That customer knows the value, they know the quality, and getting a dress for $100 is a steal. These don't always sell quickly for me, but I'm always able to get close to my asking price for the brand LaFleur. Guys, this was only marked at $5, like $5.49. So with my 20% discount, I probably paid about $4 for it. And this had everything to do with it. This is a caftan. It's a beautiful caftan as well. Color block caftan with all that floral detail on it. Looks like this. Ruana caftan, house dress, swim cover up. I have not been doing that great with this brand, Eloquy, and this one is a size 18, 20, Eloquy, new with tags, $5.49 less my discount. I decided to take a chance with it. When I got home and checked the comps actually looked really, really good, around that $40 price point for this caftan. So I did a happy dance after that because this was one of those that I wasn't quite sure if I could make $30 on it. We are so close to the end, guys. This one is a maxi dress. Can you see it there? So hard to show the entire dress, but you get to look at my listings so you can see the dress on the dress form. This is a black floral faux wrap. I love this floral. It looks almost like a daisy, but the center of the flower is red, which I kind of prefer. This is J. Jill. Ooh, You're not gonna be able to see it. Just trust me on this one. It's J. Jill. It does have an elastic cinched waist on it, a little ruffle detail, and the ruffle detail carries all the way down into the skirt. It does have this little tie detail at the waist, which if it came untied, yeah, nothing will show anyway. This dress is fully lined, and I listed this dress at $38. I'm hoping to get $30 for it, and I think that's quite reasonable for J. Jill maxi length dress, although this is definitely more of a spring summer piece. Okay, this is the final piece. Look at that. Look at that movement. This is silk, like the flag girls at the football. Are you guys curious about the football game? It was so good. It was so good. In fact, let me just insert a proud aunt bragging clip right here. You see that? See that? That is my nephew. Did you miss it? If you missed it, I will put it right here. I'll give you the slow motion. You can see. Oh my gosh, this was such an exciting game. My nephew often scores. I can't even tell you what position he plays because I don't really understand football, but it was such a fun game. We were ahead for most of the game. In fact, we just wanted to call it quits at halftime because we were ahead, and the flag girls and the homecoming court and all of that, which was fun and beautiful. The second half of the game, oh my gosh, it was a nail biter, guys, and they caught up to us and they actually went ahead of us, and then we scored a touchdown and we were ahead by just a few points, and then we threw an interception, they caught it and got the ball, and with the last like 30 seconds in the game, they kicked a field goal and they won, and it was a heartbreaker. Thank you for humoring me, guys, and letting me brag a little bit about my talented nephew. This is the final dress of this haul. Probably my favorite because I also really, really like this designer. 100% silk. Let me share with you how this is a really avant-garde piece. The brand on this one is AllSaints. It's AllSaints. It's a size 8. It does kind of have a raw hem on it. The print is called Shade. This is the Riviera dress in shade. They make this dress in several other prints. They're all funky and beautiful with a different kind of dye effect on them. Thankfully, this brand always writes the style name on the inside. It makes it a little bit easier to find stock photos, and stock photos are so often necessary with this brand because it is really, really hard to share how the garment is supposed to look. It needs to be on a person. So I was very happy to find this one. I'm not going to make $1 million off this piece. I think I listed it for like $75. So this one definitely met all the criteria. That's it. That is my homecoming haul. All 21 pieces I picked up on homecoming day that were listed within 24 hours of purchase. And I hope to get these sold very quickly. All of them, fingers crossed, for $30 or above. Now, when I add up the totals of my asking price for all 21 items, the total comes to $925. I was really hoping to hit that $1,000 price point, but I don't want to overprice anything just to hit that number. It is what it is, $925. Now, I'm going to deduct 20%, guys, because I often will send offers at 15 to 20% off my asking price. And that would reduce my profits by $185, bringing the total to $740. And then the fees, the dreaded platform fees that I would love to forget, but they're a fact of life for an online reseller. I'm going to use Poshmark's 20%, the highest rate out there, because I make a lot of sales on Poshmark. So at 20% off this entire haul would be $148, which brings my gross down to $592, but there's still more. The cost of goods, my original price of my haul, $153. And that, my friends, brings my total earnings to $439, which I just grabbed my phone. I'm going to do the math right here because I didn't do this. $439 divided by 21, which brings the profit per piece to $20.90. You know what? It's not bad for a couple hours. And I'll take it. I'm grateful, guys. I'm happy with all of the pieces that I found. I'm happy that everything is listed, that I was able to get it listed quickly. I should do this more often because like in record time, I'm very disciplined in some areas. It's just like I keep putting off the things that I don't like to list, like tops. But I am going to buckle down and start working on all of those tops because I'm dying to get my shoes listed. It was fun to pick up a couple pairs of shoes at the thrift store just because I miss cleaning and listing shoes. So we're gonna do that. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you found this video to be helpful or entertaining at the very least, please rate it with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. I will be back. It's going to be a haul, guys. We're gonna power through these hauls because I have something special around the bend. I can't wait to share it with you. So I'll see you very, very soon. Blessings to all of you.